Got it. 5.5 here. I just got off the phone with Pengu. He was in a meeting with the President of the United States. We're putting together funding to put Tic Tac back up on the air so I can find out more information concerning the case of our JP.
As you could tell, I was taken aback by this TikTok. The man spoke with such conviction that it was kind of funny, but it was also kind of horrifying.
I know that the government will try to squash you down, keep you from releasing pertinent information about things such as John Pork and his case, Pengu, the Eye of Ra, perhaps Phase Adapt and his robotic pigeons flying around trying to locate me.
It made me curious, so it made me look into it a little more.
John Pork has been found dead in the banks of the Colorado River. First responders arrived at the scene early this morning after several eyewitnesses spotted the lifeless body. This is a leaked audio recording from an unanswered call made by John Pork.
Now, I never knew the guy personally, but I did know of him from word of mouth. From the looks of it, John Pork was just a fellow man trying to see humanity thrive, but fate had other plans.
John Pork's memorial service is later today. I wanted to say a few words. I've been with him for a long time. We did a lot of troops. I remember this one time in Indonesia. DeQuavius was there. We lost him down in the canyons. And John Pork went down in there for 3 days looking for his cousin. John saved my life 3 times. Nobody knows this. When I said I jumped out of the airplane, John was there.
Now, I've never discussed this before publicly, at least on this channel, but I am a registered detective. I've studied multiple crimes and I have multiple wins under my belt. In fact, there hasn't been a crime that's stumped me as much as this one before, because the more and more I scrolled, the more and more I found out.
I try to capture every minute.
Why are you crying? Are you crying?
No.
I'm Tim Cheese, and I killed John Pork. And this is my story. You all think you know the story. You don't.
AI generated the TikTok image of this pig/human eventually killed by Tim Cheese. I didn't understand any of that. Who is John Pork?
I'm John Boar, and I just lost my son, Tim Cheese. You ain't safe anymore. I'm gonna kill you.
You see, the story just didn't add up, at least the way it was portrayed in the media. And I promise you that by the end of this video, you will know the full truth that no one else knows about John Pork's death. 100% facts.
John saved my life 3 times. Nobody knows this.
You see, the story goes like this. John Pork, Tim Cheese, and Simon Claw were childhood best friends. They did everything together, alright? I'm sure they've used each other's toothbrushes. But as time passed, John Pork decided to chase after fame and notoriety. This caused the friend group to split up. Then Bob Bacon showed up, who is John Pork's cousin, allegedly. But this is apparently his cousin, even though his name is Bob Bacon and not Bob Pork. I digress. Eventually, Bob Bacon showed up and promised Simon Claw and Tim Cheese a life of luxury if they just joined his crime organization. A life of security. Then something very bad happened. One night when Simon Claw was out doing his tasks of crime, he got caught by law enforcement, taken away, shipped away, and this practically broke Tim Cheese. The last friend that he ever had. First John Pork left, and then Simon Claw, from ways that were not of his own. That sent Tim Cheese into a spiral, you see. You see, that was the end of Tim Cheese because he realized that Bob Bacon's methods were not ideal. So he marched right up to Bob Bacon and told him, "My hands are clean. I quit. I don't want any more blood on these clothes." And so he left. But that just made it worse for Tim Cheese.
I didn't understand any of that.
You see, there was a lot of family troubles with Tim Cheese, and not long after he left, his wife did. His wife left him. And before I reveal who his wife left him for, I just want to make sure you guys are sitting, because this was going to shock you. If you're standing, you're going to pass out and probably die, hitting your head. So please sit down. She left for John Pork.
My name is Tina Cheese, and I'm here to tell the true story of why I left Tim.
Now, you might already know where this story might be going, but there's more to it than meets the eye, and I'm going to explain it all in a bit. But you need the full circle, so let us continue. Tim Cheese's wife left him for John Pork. Tim Cheese's only friend, his earliest friend, his used to be boat, his buddy, his best friend. She left him for John Pork. John Pork had already left Tim Cheese and Simon Claw to chase fame and relevancy, but now his wife has done the same. You see, she realized that all she wanted in life was money and power, and John Pork supplied it. It was not there for Tim Cheese. It was in those moments Tim Cheese realized that life doesn't go as planned. Life has twists and turns that no one can predict. Life is very unpredictable. Life is unfair. But it was in those moments he also realized life has casualties. He didn't want to be turned into a statistic, so he did what any sane man would do. He turned John Pork into a plot. Now, to you, viewer, it might seem like this is obviously an open and shut case. Tim Cheese did it. It's obvious. He has the motive, he has the way, he was in a crime organization. He has all of it. Alright, everything you need to commit the crime. But, my friend, what I'm about to reveal to you next is spooky, scary, and hilarious. Well, maybe not hilarious, I was just quoting Kendrick. Now, I'm just an outside looker. I don't have official documents to the crime. I don't know what is being passed around behind the scenes. I was not officially on this crime. So, what I might say may come off as a little uneducated, and because I don't know the full picture, but I can promise you that my research is completely legitimate. I've spent hours researching this. I mean, anyway, online is just completely muddied up the case. It's conspiracies left and right. No one knows what they're talking about. But I, however, am an actual man with, how do you say, prestige. Call me crazy, but I don't think Tim Cheese would have followed up with killing John Pork. And not only that, I don't think he would have gotten caught. You guys seem to forget that this man was in a crime organization for years and never got caught. Simon Claw got caught, not Tim Cheese. Therefore, he knows how to cover up his tracks. And I also don't think that Tim Cheese would have killed John Pork for just stealing his wife. I mean, let's remember, they are childhood best friends. I think if John Pork killed Tim Cheese's wife, then that would be grounds to kill him. But he was just stolen. I just don't see it flowing that way in the books. I don't think the motive is strong enough to kill someone. Now, I haven't seen many news outlets cover this, but it has been reported and speculated many times before that behind closed doors, Tim Cheese, his wife. Yes, he does. Allegedly.
Many people think that I left Tim because John would give me fame. That's not true. Tim always had his problems. He always blamed the world and other people. John gave me what Tim could never give me. He blamed his old best friend for his mistake.
It has been said time and time again by people who know them very well that Tim Cheese and his wife had a very dicey relationship. While it is possible that this is just a smearing campaign for Tim Cheese by the John Pork fanboys, I do truly believe that there is some truth to it. While I do sincerely believe that John Pork is in the wrong for going after his best friend's girl, I do think that there are some underlying causes and effects that need to see the light of day. So with all this discussed, I truly believe that Tim Cheese might have not killed John Pork. You have to be honest. Sometimes you just reap what you sow. If you're being bad to your wife is gonna leave you. That's just how it is. So, if Tim Cheese didn't kill John Pork, who did? You see, before John Pork's death, there were many TikToks being made where people would just play some silly pranks with John Pork, and John Pork fans from all around the world would come and they would watch these fantastic videos.
Hey, do you take pork pay? Let's try it.
You guys accept DeQuavious pork pay?
This is actually where I first discovered John Pork. I would laugh and all, but something about these videos deeply disturbed me. The majority of the people that saw John Pork's beautiful, luscious face, they realized that they didn't like John Pork, and they would say mean things to John Pork, and that was truly something to witness. I didn't know how to take it at first.
Dude.
Who's calling you?
Why is my ringtone that? What is this?
What are you talking about?
John Pork?
Let me see.
Dude, what is this?
Let me see.
What is this?
Who's that?
This?
John Pork? He looks like a pig. What?
What?
I'm not even joking. Who is that?
Answer it.
That's making me feel weird. Who is that?
Look at this.
What is that?
Who's that guy's calling me?
What? Who is that?
I don't know.
That's a pig.
Well, I don't want to talk to this guy.
Time and time again, people would just complain about seeing John Pork's illustrious face. It seemed like so many vicious people just wanted John Pork gone for good. Interesting, right? But it was in a cold, damp sweat that I woke up in last night that made me realize who the culprit truly was.
Death of John Pork. I'm not going to eat any pork until they find the killer of JP.
One video, one case, one killer.
You know something? I am sick and tired of you people with that friggin' picture with the family portraits, and I'm removing it right now. With this pig John or whoever the hell you call him, he's out. Oh, for God's sake, what the hell do you want? It's not bad enough that you are in the family portraits a picture of you. Now you have to annoy me by calling me on the phone. How the hell did you get this number? This is ridiculous. I'm ending this call right now. Down the wall right now. Do you hear me what I'm saying to you?
Why?
Because what does a pig have to do with the family portraits? That's ridiculous.
Motive. Tired of seeing John Pork's face. That's all it took. I sincerely believe that she paid off Tim Cheese to take down John Pork.
He's out!
She knew Tim Cheese was already very upset with John Pork. So what did she do? She paid him off behind the scenes and told him to take him down.
I'm ending this call right now.
All Tim Cheese needed was the right price, and I promise you he would have done it. It was genius. A plan that would never go back to her, because who would suspect a grandmother with pictures of her family on the wall? I mean, everything clicks and mixes in this theory. All the story beats. All she had to do was sit back and enjoy the show. Never to be bothered again.
Oh my God, this pig has a beautiful voice. Too bad he looks like a stupid pig.
Now, if you're still watching this video, there is no doubt that you care deeply about the John Pork case and the Tim Cheese murder. And you probably investigated yourself. So if you find any more information about this case, please join my Discord server, link in the description, and we could solve this case as a community. Tell us everything that you know, and we will get to the bottom of this, and I will send it all into the police. It'll also mean a lot if you leave a like on this video so the word spreads, so John Pork and Tim Cheese can get the respect that they deserve. Thank you all for being such cognitive minds on the ever-growing search for unbiased truth.
I'm ending this call right now.